Yeah, YouTube family, welcome back to Paz Vibes JA. You already know it's your host Andre, and thanks for the continued support. Just please continue to support by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribe if you have not yet done so. And please share the link so others can subscribe. Yeah, thanks for the continued support once more. Yeah, I know I've been missing in action for a while, but it's personal reasons. But I'm always here thinking of you. Yeah, so just continue tuning in to the positive vibes. Yeah, stay tuned until I'm back. Yeah, welcome back YouTube family and thanks for staying. This morning we'll be just focusing on finding your purpose and staying true to your purpose. Yes, I just want you to understand that the quicker you can identify your purpose and know what you are about, it is the better for you. And it is important for one to keep focus, be goal oriented, know what you really are about. Always invite God and work towards what you are destined for. Don't let anyone take you for any fool. Try to qualify yourself as best as possible. Yeah, things are really hard, and that is why most of the youths are turning to the quick money, the scamming, the drugs, and stuff like that. But we who can do it. Education is the key, as we have always heard growing up, and it is very important. It is very necessary. Education is what can take you out of poverty. So try your best as possible to keep focus, be goal oriented, know what you stand for, try to identify your purpose. And you can do this by identifying your strengths. Know what you're good at, know what you really like, know your competencies, things that can enhance you, you know what I mean? So spend time to try and identify you as best as possible. It is important for one to try and understand themselves, know who you are, know what you're about, and always stand for value and stand for principle. Because if you don't stand for values and principles, persons will push their nonsense some of the times on you, and you just have to accept it. So be a person that stands for values and principles and try to identify you as best as possible. Be someone that add value to your life. Be someone that respect you. Because if you don't respect yourself, you cannot expect others to respect you. And if you don't value yourself, you cannot expect others to value you. So you have to first place a high value on yourself. You have to first place a high level of respect on yourself in order to get that amount of respect from others. And respect goes both ways. You're going to show others respect, but this video is geared towards finding yourself, identifying yourself, be true to yourself. Regardless if persons are going to accept you for who you are, once you're standing for values and principles, stand for yourself and stand for the right. You know what I mean? On Judgment Day, as we all know, we will be held accountable for our own sin. God won't question anybody in regards to our sin. So you can't say it's because of XYZ or Mary and Tom why I did XYZ. You know what I mean? So it all boils down to your personal self. So you have to identify you, know what you're about, and stand for values and principles. Just try your best to do the right thing. I know living in this sinful world, it is not easy to keep focus. It is not easy to, yeah, most of the times it is not easy to stand up for values and principles because we are easily adaptable to others, and we want to fit in. We like to adjust and fit in with others rather than stand for what we really believe in. And that is what causes most of the problems with us youngsters. We don't stand for the real principle that we were accustomed to growing up. We go out there and we start to associate with others and we adapt to them rather than allowing them to adapt to our good principles. Once you're adapting to good principles out there, it is good. Try to associate with people that can enhance your growth, your principle values. And once you can exchange the same that they're doing for you, good for good, that is great, that is excellent. But you cannot allow someone on the negative side to attract you and propel you over to their side. You have to be the one that try to get people over to your side to see that, wow, this young man, this young lady is someone of principle. and I want to be like them. Yeah, let it be that way. I know it is easier to adapt to negativity. I don't know why, but it is always easier to adapt to the negative side and want to fit in. And we feel like a nerd or, you know what I mean, all these kind of things. You don't feel like acceptable if you're doing the right. Because we know peer pressure go in school, and you know, the friends want to smoke, the friends want to have sex, the friends want to do all the negatives, and you're more acceptable to that side because they're gonna say, oh, you're a virgin at the age of this, or you don't know about smoking. You know, we know all of that, but try to be someone of value and principles. And as I've stated, why I made mention of the peer pressure and stuff like that in school, as I've stated, the earlier you can identify your purpose and who you are, it is better for you. And it will allow you to be someone that no one can take for granted, no one can take for a pushover. And it's very important to market yourself, let yourself be marketable. And you can do this by taking your school serious, taking your education serious, try to acquire the finest level of education, because no one can take that from you. And once you are someone that is marketable, people will tend to gravitate to you. But when you're a fool now, people will tend to want to take you as a pushover. So try to identify who you are from early. Try to accept yourself for yourself once you're standing for great values and principles. So yeah, I'm just going to close it off here. Just accept you and try to identify you as best as possible. And try to remember this. Stand for values, stand for principle. Be someone that others can want to emulate because of the values that you stand for. Yeah, continue to support Positive Vibes JA, and you can do this as always by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribe, and share the link if you have already subscribed so others can subscribe. Yeah, stay tuned until next time.
Yo, Positive Vibes TV. I really got the lyrical one. I mean, I say Andre Ayat. You don't know the thing though. We keep it positive all the time. I don't know how to do it. Firm and strong.